For this problem here, we're going to graph these two first and find the solution by graphing. And then we're going to try to solve this algebraically. So looking at the graph of this expression here, okay, it's going to be an ellipse and it looks like that and it's centered at 0, 0. So if I draw this on Desmos, I'm going to graph that looks like this. And when I graph this other equation here, I get the blue graph, and this blue graph is what we call a hyperbola, and the vertex of the hyperbola just touches there and it cuts through the ellipse here, and the vertex looks like it's at the origin. And by just solving this on my graphing tool, I get a solution of 0, 6 and a symmetrical solution of 2.94, negative 1.2, and I get negative 2.94 over here. So those are my solutions, and I can find those on my graph. How do I find these same solutions algebraically? Well, I need to get rid of one of my variables here. I have two variables, two equations, and I have to decide, is it easier to get rid of the y and y squared, or the x squared here and the x squared here? Now, since there's only one x squared here and one x squared here, it looks much easier to eliminate the x squared. So I'm going to isolate the x squared algebraically, and then I'm going to do a like for like replacement over here. Okay, so I'm going to not replace the x, but I'm going to replace the x squared, so the whole thing. And when I replace x squared, I'm going to replace it with y minus 3 squared minus 9. So I've done a like for like replacement. I only have one variable left, so then I'm going to solve this. So solving this, I need to expand out these brackets. So these 9's cancel out, so I end up with 4y squared minus 24y plus y squared. And I'm going to make this, I'm just going to make it all equal to 0. Since it's a quadratic and I need to solve quadratics by making them equal to 0. Again, my solution looks like it's going to be y equals 6 and y equals negative 1.2. So solving this, 5y squared minus 24y minus 36 equals 0. I'm going to factor this. It looks like it's factorable. 5y squared negative 36. That's going to be equal to negative, what's that going to be? Negative 180 y squared. So I need two numbers that multiply to 180 and have a difference of 24. So that looks like it's 6y and negative 30y. Okay, so that's going to be the cross diagonal products are equal. Those two parts equal to negative 24y. So there's my area. So I just need to factor this. So it becomes y. The common factor here is negative 6. Here the common factor is 5y, and here the common factor is positive 6. Okay, so my graph factors out too. And actually I kind of knew that this was going to be the case because I already knew the answers of 6 and negative 1.2. So there's my y equals 6 solution, and this is my y equals 1.2.